You're about to witness history in the making.
I'm really nervous. Marrying a stranger? That is crazy.
I trust the experts, and I'm excited to meet this stranger and fall in love.
We've matched 3 couples, and the first time they'll meet or know anything about each other is at the altar.
Hey.
Hi, my name's Cody.
Hi, I'm Danielle.
They marry as strangers.
Hi.
Yeah, you know.
Nice to meet you.
It's very good to finally meet you.
You too.
It's freaking beautiful.
So happy. I do.
I pronounce you're married.
I am. I'm married.
1 week ago, they were complete strangers.
I think that there's an absolute risk putting marriage into the hands of experts.
Welcome, Mr. and Mrs. Duhan.
But what if it does work out? For me, it's a risk worth taking.
Now, they are legally bound as husband and wife.
And we were both totally single before. Now we're married. Wow, I can't believe all this happened so fast. I'm a wife.
Marrying a stranger, to the honeymoon, to now moving in together. It's crazy.
Will this leap of faith turn into a lifetime of love?
I could see myself falling in love with Ashley.
I love my wife, period.
It's definitely a dream come true.
Moving in together, this is going to be the big moment to see if me and her are compatible long term.
You guys are having challenges?
He said he didn't want to be married anymore. And the fact that his commitment level doesn't go very far is a problem for me.
I think just as friends, it's like a really good place to start.
We're not going to be able to move forward if he's feeling that way. And I'm at a point where, like, I will not convince my husband that I'm worth it.
The future of our marriage is not looking too good.
There's no designated parking.
What the? Oh, you mean like just like a spot just for you?
Then, after 8 weeks, the couples must decide for themselves.
The time has come for you to decide.
Do you want to stay married?
Or do you want to get a divorce?
This is Married at First Sight.
Just 1 week ago, our couples married as strangers, and now it's the last night of their honeymoon. Love and marriage is what these brave singles have always wanted. But as they get ready to start their lives together, they realize that there is so much that they don't know about one another. And that can be very scary.
Assuming best case scenario for us, when would you like to start having kids?
A year?
You know, you're talking about marriage and the kids like in a month of each other. It's like, hey, breathe. Regarding the whole time frame on the kids, yeah, a year's probably sooner than I was thinking.
Yeah.
But you never know. It seems like she's been thinking about kids for a while. And it sounds great, don't get me wrong. But we have a lot more to do in the next 7 weeks, other than like thinking about kids and things like that. No, I understand. I get what you're saying. I've always wanted to be a young dad too, so going back home and getting back to reality, I'm pretty excited to see what's gonna come our way. Maybe in the future, kids. All right, ready to go? Yeah. All right, let's get moving. Got some hot tub time to do. There is a little bit of disconnect with us, don't you think?
And I think it's good where we're at. It's not necessarily moving as fast as before. Cody and we have not consummated our marriage at this point. I'm looking for a manly man, see like that assertive side.
I think I'm forcing a little bit. I guess for me, I want to pull back. I think starting from just as friends, it's like a really good place to start.
Cody saying he thinks we should just be friends really worries me. We're not going to be able to move forward if he's feeling that way.
What can I help you with?
See me. You don't see me.
I'm just over this. I don't want to do this with you. I don't want to eat with you. I don't want to do any of this with you.
Say you hate me. Just say something. Say you hate me. Just say anything.
At this point, things have gotten escalated. Earlier in the morning, we had a major argument.
Anybody carrying bull? I'm just annoyed.
And my wife doesn't want to hold my hand.
I don't want to.
I felt like I was disrespected. I told Sheila I didn't want to be married. I think I may have held some triggers where she feels like I'm not ready for marriage, but that's not the case. I'm committed to the vows that I took, and I apologize. When you say see, what does that mean?
Listening is not just like you hear the words that are coming out of my mouth. Like, I need you to feel what I'm saying, and you don't.
At this point, it's like, what do I do now from here that will work for you?
I think him saying that he didn't want to be married anymore, for me, that's a trigger. That takes me back to being in a relationship where I'm the only one fighting for it. And I don't want that. As much as I believe in marriage, I also believe that it takes two people. One person cannot sustain an entire relationship. If so, I would have been married a long time ago. I was just really pulling a lot of strength from the fact that, like, you're with somebody who's committed to you and who wants this. I just didn't anticipate you saying that you didn't want me.
Nate and Sheila's honeymoon has been less than perfect. They've gone from being single to married to now being in this intimate honeymoon setting with a stranger. That causes a lot of hesitation, and they've expressed that hesitation through arguing. However, we matched Nate and Sheila because they both have a very strong spiritual foundation, and I believe that that faith can get them balanced and bring them back on the right track whenever they have their conflicts.
I up, dude. Super early. But I'm gonna get it right. I think it is scary for Sheila because previous hurt is what happened in her past relationship. When I had said that I was done, you know, I felt disrespected. I do not deal with disrespect well. I know that I messed up because I do want to be married to Sheila more than anything. And being a husband is tough, especially when I don't necessarily know the woman that I married, you know, so I'm learning her as well as learning how to be the proper husband for her. This is unfamiliar territory for you, and you know it's unfamiliar territory for me then. Yeah. And you know, I feel like the Holy Spirit really just ministered to me in that aspect and tell me, like, we need to make sure that we pray together every night.
So you wanna pray?
We can definitely pray.
Hit it.
Hit it. Father God, I'm praying for Sheila, Lord, just that you direct my steps in the way that I should be a husband for this woman, Lord, just that being her husband, that she feels confident.
The praying together and fighting our way back to like a happy place. I'm learning that Nate is extremely resilient. He isn't giving up either.
Help us, Lord, and guide us.
Amen.
Amen.
For me, this is definitely like a testament to faith. And I did this experiment because I wanted to be a wife. And today I can say that I want to be your wife.
That's all I need to hear.
That's just the most. So much. Can you wipe it off first? Goodness. Oh, you did.
2 for you, just like on your wedding day.
Make it 3.
Okay.
So today we learned a lot about each other, and I
look forward to growing in love with you.
Now that the honeymoons are over, it's time for our couples to move in together. This is a huge step, and it can come with a lot of stress. These people have lived very independent lives up to this point, but for the strength of the marriage, they really have to be interdependent. So it's extremely important that they live together in order to create that bond and that teamwork that is what really defines a marriage.
Just remember when we get home that we need to take that out right away.
Set a reminder in your phone.
Okay.
So right now, packing, it's bittersweet. I mean, you don't want to pack and leave vacation, honeymoon, all that stuff, but going back home and getting back to reality, we have a lot of things to do, between moving in together to dealing with our schedules to family time. It's overwhelming, but it's pretty exciting at the same time. So what do you think? What was your favorite part about the trip?
Just spending time with you. I'm serious. Leaving our honeymoon. It's kind of sad, but I'm also excited to go home and see what our life's gonna be like. I imagine life with Anthony when we do move in together and share a space being amazing. Will you marry me? I wanted to be married at first sight because I wanted to find a husband and I wanted to find somebody that was ready to commit. And now I have that.
Here's to a wonderful honeymoon and even better marriage.
Aww.
I'm excited to start the process of moving in together.
Really? Are you nervous?
Nah.
Nate and I are really making good progress.
Our common core values are very similar, and we share faith, and it's definitely something that is fundamental in our relationship. But then moving in with someone that you barely know, that definitely presents a lot of unique challenges, and so I feel like I'm ready for them.
The reason that I wanted to get married is just the desire for that partnership. I think to know that you're not in this world alone, that you matter to somebody. I wanted that, and I'm so beyond thankful that I found that. What are you doing?
Just making sure I don't leave nothing.
Underneath the sheet?
Moving in with my new wife, I imagine there's gonna be a lot of figuring out to do as far as, how we like to just operate on a day-to-day basis. And also the fact that my little brother, Tyreek, had to come live with us. So it is highly important that they get along, because that's all family. What I really want as far as getting married and being a husband is, I want to be that leader and that provider in my household. I want to be able to open up with a woman and trust that woman, because I'm ready to give all this love that I have built up inside of me to my mate.
All right, you ready?
I am.
Let's go.
Take me back to the start before it had begun.
Overall, this honeymoon trip was really good. But then last night, when we were just by ourselves talking, Cody said he wants to take a step back from everything. So it makes me feel a little confused. I wanted to be married because I felt like I was ready for that adventure, and if I gave my heart to it and was open and honest, that I would get something great back from it. But now I don't know what the future is gonna hold when we get home.
Yeah, it's just this morning I can tell that we're a little distant, but I guess my wish was to pull back a little bit, but I don't want to be like distant.
I don't think I would say I feel distant from you. I just feel like we've talked it so much to death.
Yeah.
We keep going in circles around it.
Yeah, you're right. That we need to wait to get home and kind of hash stuff out. On the honeymoon, I was definitely really passive. Romantically, we haven't had sex yet. I felt like I was forcing something or Danielle to like me and not being myself. I wanted to pull back and like start a friendship, and right now it doesn't feel like a healthy friendship, I guess, or we're not really in too good of moods. She seems a little less talkative than normal.
This whole married at first sight concept sort of flips everything upside down. Because these are strangers. They may be legally married, but mentally they're not. They don't know each other any better than if they were dating. So there's a strange cognitive dissonance going on. It takes an incredibly brave person to go through this experiment. And they all have a common ground, find a love that lasts a lifetime. That's why we always encourage them, stay in there, hang in there. Just be patient, don't force it. Through all this, they'll start to see why we match them together, because they'll see some compatibility.
Back from my honeymoon, and unfortunately, I'm here alone. Womp, womp, womp. Nate's car was at his house on the south side, and he's got an important meeting. So, unfortunately, my first day back, I am not sleeping with my husband.
In just 1 week, our couples met as strangers, married, went on a honeymoon, and now they're tasked with finding a place to live and experience what it is to be a couple in everyday life. But these couples, they don't know the home or apartment or neighborhood that their spouse has lived in. In a giant city like Chicago, there's extraordinary difference between whether you're in the suburbs or out of the city. Whosever choice gets predominance, that probably sets a tone for the power in the relationship. So it's overwhelming.
Hi. Hey, my wife.
How are you?
How are you?
I'm excited for Anthony to see my place.
The place, huh?
This is my place. I really hope that he likes it as much as I do. I am looking forward to moving in with Anthony and start a family, and I'm really excited for our future. I can't wait. I keep my shoes in my cabinets.
You do what now?
I keep my shoes in my cabinets.
No, that's different. Why would you have shoes in the cupboard? Why did you do that? I got food in my cabinets. I don't know how I'm gonna put my food in there or anything else. I definitely was not prepared for that. More shoes?
No, stuff.
I had the same one, just not pink.
And then this is my really comfortable bed.
Bed test. Oh yeah, that's real cool. I like that. And you have another closet filled. Unfortunately, I cannot see myself living in Ashley's place. Just not enough room for both of us here. This place is great. I like it. It's just probably too small for the two of us.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
You need to come over to my place and check it out. Ashley is coming over to see my place. I think it's clean. Ish. Welcome to my house.
Thank you.
Doing a little bit of a tour.
Yeah, your place is nice.
Notice all the spices for all the foods I'm gonna make you.
I am excited for Anthony to cook for me for the first time because that's all I've been hearing about is how good Anthony cooks. When is that gonna happen?
Soon.
Really, I feel like, come on, we gotta do this already. We keep talking about it. When's it gonna happen?
This is my room.
Not bad.
Sorry, it's a little messy. Do you need to do like a bed test or anything?
I know it's not bad, but I can already tell you that mine is better. I think Anthony's place is nice, but his bedroom could use a little work. He needs a new bed, and he also needs new bedding. Yeah, he needs a little Ashley in his life.
This is my roommate's room. He is at the bar. I love the neighborhood. It's close to everything. I mean, it's got plenty of space. Feels like she likes it.
Yeah, no, I would live here if you didn't have a roommate.
Should I kick him out?
Can you?
I don't know. Yeah, I probably can't. Probably want to get a fresh start at a new place anyway.
I agree. I think we should find something that's ours. We are thinking about like a neutral location. Ideally, we would like to find something somewhere in between where we both live now.
The cool thing about the situation is my lease is done at the end of this month. We just got to figure out where we want to live.
And figure out what we're gonna do with my place.
Yeah, I got some options for you on that. I think after looking at each other's places, I think a neutral spot would be the best. My lease actually ends here pretty soon, and I can help her sublet her place. I feel like right now, Ashley and I are fully committed to making this marriage work. I feel pretty good about it. Wanna go test the bed again?
I do.
All right.
I want to be married, and I vowed to keep working through this and to get to know him. So I'm going to keep getting to know him, see where he's from, see him in his element. Today, I'm headed over to Cody's house out in the country, so it's really, really far from where I'm working. And he lives with his parents still, which I understand was for his business, so that makes sense to me. Cody and I haven't had a chance to even, talk since the honeymoon, so I'm not sure if it's gonna be awkward, especially, when he said he thinks we should just be friends. It freaked me out entirely, so I don't know what to expect. Today, I'm headed over to Cody's parents' house. We haven't had a chance to even, talk since the honeymoon. When he said he thinks we should just be friends, it freaked me out entirely, so I don't know what to expect.
Hey.
Hi. Hello.
Welcome to the country.
Yeah, it's cute. I like it.
When we were in St. Thomas, I told Danielle I just wanted to be friends. I feel like me and Danielle are just kind of like in this awkward, staticky type of thing. So I plan on talking to her about it. Today I sat down and talked to my mom about like the honeymoon and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously like the last night we were there, we said some stuff and like we haven't really like hashed it out, so it's been like awkward. I've discovered and I'm like on this, like I've always said what people want to hear and I've never really spoke my mind. Yeah. So like at that time I knew I needed to say something, but it's just like I'm so new to that that it came out wrong. I don't want to be just friends with you. You're my wife. I want to be romantic and stuff like that, but I want to like be on the same wavelength as you. I have feelings for Danielle. I want to get to know my wife before I could consider becoming more intimately connected with Danielle. When I got back on Monday and like you were gone for a day, and like I had that space, it's like holy, that's all I needed.
Yeah, just
so
recharge.
Yeah, now for me it's like too much space. Like I miss you a little bit.
We were kind of in a higher stress situation at the end, both of us, and tired, and it just everything's happening so fast. So sometimes you say something without getting, to process fully like what you mean or what you think or what you feel.
Now I want to build something that's real life and not a wedding high and a honeymoon high. I want to build a marriage with you.
Yeah. And I think it's a good place for like us to, because I'm working on stuff, and like for you to work on saying what you think and not holding it in is just gonna help me get to know you better. I would like that. I feel good about the conversation that Cody and I had. I think it was nice for him to open up to me because I've been just kind of wondering what he's thinking and where he's coming from. I do want to be married to Cody. I would hope that we could get to a place where it would feel like husband and wife. I think that's good if we kind of go back to where things were after that and start fresh and
go from there.
Yeah, that'll be a good place to start. Thank you for talking to me.
Good.
Yeah.
Listening and communication is the most essential component of a relationship. We need to communicate with our partners so that they understand what we need and that we hear what they need. That's how a relationship remains successful.
Take you back here, show you the chickens.
Cool. Even though our couples are legally married and they've been on a honeymoon, this is the first time that they're going to see where their spouse lives. So it can be intimidating.
But yeah, it's nice back here.
Oh, awesome.
Living in the country, you kind of grow up a little bit different than living in the suburbs or the city.
Cool.
It has been a huge part of my life. I don't want to live here with my parents, but hopefully Danielle can kind of see why I am the way I am. Here, Danielle. You got some eggs.
That's awesome. Hi, guys. Please don't dive bomb me. Incoming. It's fun to see Cody in his element. Like, this is totally his thing, and I like it. I really like it. It's nice.
The country.
I love it. We were having fun out there.
So, sister, this is her room. Here's me in high school.
I like the hair. I like seeing Cody's place.
This is where I stay.
It helps me get a better idea of the type of guy he is and how he was raised. Oh, this is so cool. I love it. I love the chicken.
It's been a long day at work. And speaking of work, you see the ring, right? Ooh. Ayla asked me about the ring, like, ooh, you married? When you get married? Hey, yeah, I'm married. So I'm about to go see my baby Sheila crib for the first time. I just hope that it's clean.
Why, hello, husband.
What's going on, man?
Nothing.
Friendly, huh?
Yeah.
I'm really excited that Nate is coming to visit. I'm really comfortable around him, and I think that we are starting to build a really good foundation. I could absolutely see my husband and I living here just fine.
Damn. Did everything, like, come from, like, the same store, or did you just...
No, just over time, you collect pieces.
So everything is, like, has the same, like, colors in it. That's dope.
Hey.
That's hot.
So this is my bedroom.
My wife home tells me that she's a neat person. She's well organized, and that she's a real warm person on the inside.
This is my favorite room in the house.
Why is that?
Because this is where my clothes are.
Are you serious? This is really just dresses. Dress for every Sunday.
Yeah, and then heels for the most part.
Damn. This is crazy. Like, my wife has a whole room dedicated to shoes and clothes.
My place is, like, small, but I feel like it's cozy. What do you think?
For us, you and I, we can do it. With Tyreek being here, too, we probably would need more room. My little brother is gonna have to live with us. Tyreek was currently residing in Flint, Michigan, graduated high school, but was looking to get out of Flint for a better opportunity. Reached out to me, being his big brother, wanted to come out to Chicago. I said, why not? Come out here, I'll show you how to get your feet grounded and how to be a young man.
I just feel like it's a little too small for all three of us.
You know, it's really important to me, our marriage as a whole, that we're all able to get along. So I hope that he likes her and isn't mean to her. I love your place. You gotta come see mine, too. I'm excited for Sheila to come over and see my place, but I'm a little nervous about seeing her interact with my little brother, Tyreek.
All right, give me the tour.
Okay. Bedroom.
Where the magic happens?
Not yet.
Okay, good answer.
We're gonna make it very magical.
You're a smart man.
So all my work clothes are in here.
Everything seems like it has a location or a place that it's supposed to be. This is Reek's room, I assume?
Yeah.
Oh, he's got to look at you all day? That's
day.
awful. That's the worst.
Of course, before he came, of course, this was just like my memorabilia room. I think it's important for Sheila to spend some time with Tyreek and get to know him. You know, this is family now. And the three of us are gonna be living together. Reek!
Why, hello, little brother. How are you? Good to see you.
And I know a lot of times Harry can come off as standoffish. If they don't mesh, then it's just an extra headache that I don't want or need. Being stuck in the middle puts me in a tough position because I want to be in this marriage forever.
How are you? Good to see you.
I think it's important for Sheila to spend some time with Tyreek and get to know him. And I know a lot of times Tyreek can come off as intimidating to a woman. If they don't mesh, then it might mess up my marriage.
Look at us. It's like Three's Company. Hey, Reek.
How'd you know my name, Reek? How'd you know my name, Reek?
We talk a lot.
Yeah.
I call you Reek the Freak.
He told me. Do you know what you want to major in?
Physical therapy.
Nice. What's the plan? You want to be a physical therapist?
And get my master's and work in the NBA or the NFL. It don't matter to me.
Tyreek is a great kid, and
I definitely admire the fact
Nate has stepped up to the plate and really want to be that man for his little brother.
because he didn't have to, and it shows a lot about Nate as a person. He's really invested in the people he loves. I like your place a lot, but I don't think that this fits all of us. And then Bax is running amok.
There's no real pros for us to live here at my apartment, so we definitely need to find somewhere different to live that will accommodate the three of us.
Obviously, we have to start searching.
That's good. I'm excited.
A rare instance of dude and homie not being completely psychotic. Back to Psycho. My dogs are a huge part of my life. You guys are freaking crazy. I love them so much, like my children, and I know that they can be sweet, but no one else knows that when they are growling and jumping. So with Cody coming over today, I'm definitely nervous. Oh, hi. I'm nervous to have anyone meet the dog, so it's definitely a big deal. Oh, well, they're coming to meet you. These are my monsters.
I think she's so nervous about her dogs, like how they behave.
That gate is supposed to hold them, but it doesn't.
I have no worries about that because I love dogs so much.
They're being good right now. This is the quietest they've been.
I'm a dog whisperer.
It's actually nice seeing Cody with the dogs. It's definitely more attractive when Cody's, like, confident.
Have you ever lived with anyone?
I lived with my first ex-boyfriend. Have you ever lived with anyone?
I have never lived with a girl longer than 4 days. Yeah, it's gonna be a learning experience for me. I've never lived with a girl before, so I'm excited because this is kind of what I came for, and now we can see if our marriage really works and it's something that can last a long time. Pros, if we lived here, definitely your commute would be a lot better.
Cons, it's small, and then my roommate Angie lives here, and that would be a lot of humans with one bathroom. I feel like the only real option is to get a place.
A new place. I always think of like a new beginning.
I'm ready to take this next step of moving in because I want to see like how we work together.
I don't know where we're looking, but rent might be pretty high in some of the places where we meet in the middle.
Yeah.
Financial conversations can be uncomfortable for any couple, but particularly our couples because they're practically strangers.
We gotta start figuring out finances and everything to figure out where we can live.
Yeah.
It's important for our couples to understand each other's assets and debts, and as well as understand the way that they spend and save. Because if there's conflict in that, there can be conflict in the way that their marriage progresses. It's essential for the couples to be open and honest because it's an essential component of a healthy, long-term marriage.
I'm a gym owner.
Yeah.
We've only been open for a year, and I've made like $50,000 in like the last calendar year, which is pretty good.
I make right now about 60.
So my wife makes a little bit more money than me. Hurts my ego a little bit. No, I'm just playing. Not too bad. Danielle makes just a tad more money than me. I'm okay with it. Good thing about me is I'm pretty much
debt-free.
Debt-free. You know, I got a credit card bill that I pay off.
Yeah.
A small car payment.
I'm very similar. Maybe you could even help me be better at budgeting because I definitely don't track too much like when I go out to dinners or
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, and, you know, I'm not always so tight on that budget either. You know, if I want to go out to eat and, like, if it's the end of the month and I've spent my fun money and my wife wants to go out to eat, and I'm going to spend the extra money.
Cody has that gentlemanly quality where he wants to, like, feel like he's taking his girl out on dates, so I like that. I just like seeing some of those manly qualities that I really wanted to see come out in him.
We'll figure it out.
How many monies are you making? 1, 2, 3. Ashley makes a little bit more than I do, which is, you know, totally fine.
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, that'll work. I think I've always taken a little bit of a frugal approach to, you know, spending. So I don't think there's going to be any huge challenges with that. We just really need to come to a common ground of what we want to do and how we want to save. What are you paying rent again? We write it down. So that's where I'm at now.
That's
so I'll be going.
That's where you're willing to go.
Maybe.
I'll help you out if I have to. I've always been really good with my money. Living with Anthony is actually going to end up saving me a lot of money when we sublet my place. So I think we'll be fine. I am just excited to find a place.
Yep.
Yeah, cheers. Definitely.
Oh, damn, girl. Ain't no commas went that far.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The fact that my wife makes more money than me is not a problem. I love the fact that she's not content, that she wants more. And that's something that I wanted in a person. Someone who could get out there and grind. And I have that in she. And I'm motivated to keep grinding with her.
As far as, like, finding a place, like, price-wise, what are you comfortable, like, with?
With us both combining,
Yeah.
I mean, we do have that leeway to spend a little more.
Even though we could probably afford a place that's a lot more expensive, like, why?
You might not be here in 5 years, man. I like to enjoy my life.
What if you are?
I'll be fine.
I don't want to be house poor. Like, I know people who are house poor.
Got a nice house, no money.
Yeah. I'm taken aback that my husband doesn't save as much as I do. This conversation is reminding me he's younger.
If I want to enjoy life at this moment, I'm going to enjoy life at this moment.
But you need balance.
I have balance.
I take our finances very seriously, and I hope that it doesn't become a huge problem going forward.
Listen, money go from hand to hand.
In just 1 week, our couples married as strangers, honeymooned together, and are now tasked with finding a home. And some of them have never even lived with a partner before.
The couples decided that they should rent a place together, start out in neutral territory, even if the new couple is only in their new place together for 8 weeks. It's really important that they have a neutral space that they can use to work out their marriage in and begin a life together.
It looks cool.
Let's check it. Danielle and I are going out, and we're gonna look for our new home together.
Hello. The major things that Cody and I are looking for would be a couple bedrooms, laundry, potentially close to the train for me to take to work, and lots of room for the dogs. Ooh.
Okay.
This is homey.
This is really nice.
What's nice about this, it comes furnished.
Is it pet friendly?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Good.
In the house, it's really nice. It's already furnished, which me and Danielle don't have a lot of furniture, so that could be a big benefit.
There's 2 bedrooms upstairs.
Wow, there's a lot of space in it.
Yeah.
I'm in a tiny apartment in the city is what I'm used to, so this is
Okay,
like...
this is spacious.
Yeah.
The bedroom is huge, which is really cool. I hope that it'll play a role in me and Danielle being physically intimate and bringing this a little bit closer together.
Wow, this is big, too. This is great.
Be nice for the dogs.
Yeah. But it's really awesome. It's got a fireplace, which I love, and a basement, lots of room for the dogs. I think the commute is probably about equal to both of us, which is good. Maybe we could just do something else.
I understand. Yeah. Let's weigh our options. We'll see what we can do.
Okay.
All right?
Sounds
okay,
good.
sounds good. Let's go.
This looks really pretty.
This looks nice.
Okay, this one is a dollhouse.
Wow, I love this.
So cute.
I even love the colors. Like, it's just like fun.
Is this unfurnished then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
How adorable is
I
this
love
dining
it.
room?
I really love it. The next house we look at is beautiful. It's amazing.
We got a killer kitchen.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God. This kitchen is ridiculous. Look at this.
Wait till you see how big the master is.
Check this
Oh my
out.
goodness.
Okay, well, this is nice.
Okay, so let me tell you a negative.
Yeah.
It's gonna add to your commute.
Yeah.
Positive, you can walk to work practically.
Getting close,
Yeah,
It wouldn't be fair to Danielle because it would be like a super easy commute for me, but it would be a horrible, horrible commute for her.
As much as I want this one, I feel like my gut is still saying to go with like the townhouse.
That's what I was thinking too. At the end of the day, we decided to go with a 2-story house in Barrington. It's already furnished, it's dog friendly, and it's kind of in the middle between my work and Danielle's work. I think Barrington sets me and you up for success the best too.
Yeah, that's what I'm
work.
thinking. I definitely want there to be some kind of passion in my marriage, and moving in together will begin to feel like the spark that I really want to feel. And I'm hopeful that we can get there.
All right, relish this moment, because this is the last time you'll have the upper hand in this relationship. Let's go get a house.
Okay.
So my wife and I need to find a place. Ideally, we are looking for a 3-bedroom, at least 2-bathroom type of place. That way, Tyreek can have his own room. So on my way home, I saw the perfect house for us, and I wanted to show Sheila.
Hey.
Hi,
Michael. How you guys doing? Come on in.
We decide that we are comfortable spending about $2,000 to $2,500 on rent a month.
This house is gonna be a 4-bedroom,
Okay.
4.5 bath,
Nice.
with a finished basement.
That's a lot of house.
Walk into this house, it's high ceilings. They got columns in the middle of the living room. Piano, fancy. They got a dining room and a living room. And then another spare room. It's crazy.
You can head on upstairs.
I don't think that we even need all this space.
The master right here.
This is not the master. This is probably gonna be the room for your brother.
4 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms. Sign me up.
The large granite island, the backsplash is great.
Like, it's just so much house.
For the house itself, you're looking at about $3,300.
Like hell.
And then $600 for that pet deposit.
It is above our price range, and Nate is keenly aware of that. He just doesn't get it sometimes.
For the house itself, you're looking at about $3,300.
It is above our price range, and Nate is keenly aware of that. He just doesn't get it sometimes.
The process of finding a home is the first real big decision that our newlyweds will have to face together. And this has the potential to create significant conflict. And the challenge for our couples is how they're going to deal with it.
Right now, I know we talked about like burning debt and saving, and I just think that that money can be better spent than pouring it into, especially a house that you're not even going to own.
Right. This is like something that we can set our goals toward. Like, we
Yeah.
want something like this.
Agreed.
Price of this house is ridiculous. But I wanted to show her that, hey, you are my queen. That's the type of house that Sheila and I will have eventually.
For us, a few years down the road, amazing. Yeah, we can have little Duhans running around everywhere.
Hey,
Yeah.
I love the way you think.
Nate and I are definitely on the same page, and we're just starting out. We can build our finances and get on the right track together.
We'll get you guys something, don't worry.
All right.
All right.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you?
The kitchen's nice.
Nice and open. This is beautiful.
Are you a cook?
I am a cook.
What's your specialty?
I just do a little flame-broiled salmon with the grilled asparagus, homemade mashed potatoes. I make you a nice Caesar salad, some balsamic vinaigrette.
I find him attractive. Okay.
At least one of us.
Creating a home is so important for our marriage because this is like our first step to, being a family.
This is the smaller bedroom.
Okay. This will be for Tyreek.
Walk into this apartment, I'm like, okay, I can dig it. It got the nice kitchen. The rooms are spaced out.
It has 2 closets.
Oh, I love that. Closets that make me happy. I barely even noticed if it has a kitchen. I'm like, but the closet was amazing.
She just can keep over half of her shoes. We good.
No, I love it.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
I like
And
it.
it's in your price range.
It is, which is nice. That's important. This apartment is really cute. It has 3 bedrooms. We wouldn't have to share a bathroom with Tyreek, which is ideal. For both of us, this apartment is the best compromise because it's centrally located, it's modern, it's really contemporary, and it also feels like home. You wanna do it?
Do I?
Yes, my
Yeah.
answer. All right, check on it.
Are we gonna sign paperwork?
We
Let's
are.
do it.
Okay, you guys might be my favorite clients today.
Oh, today.
So today we're going house hunting. We set our budget for rent in $2,200 to $2,500, like in that range. I would love to have an upgraded kitchen. Washer and dryer, a must. That's the main things that'll help us pick something out.
I think you will like this place.
Oh, the TV's big. I'll tell you, that's a good start. Ooh, I like the kitchen. I like to cook, and the kitchen was great.
You have an en-suite bathroom.
Whoa. Bedrooms are very large.
That's a decent-sized closet.
Oh, it goes all the way through. It's at least enough for you. Tons of storage, just tons everywhere.
I think it's in your budget, too. It's about $2,200.
Really?
Is there parking?
Street parking.
I'm excited to move in, and I can't wait to start our lives together.
Yeah, no, I do.
like it.
I do like it.
This place is just amazing. I can't wait to live here.
Yeah, no, it's nice. My only concern is that it doesn't have parking.
What do you mean?
There's no designated parking.
You gotta be kidding me. Having her own parking spot. Who cares? This place is just amazing. I don't get it. It just boggles my mind. Oh, you mean like just like a spot just for you?
There is no designated parking, which I know Anthony rolled his eyes a couple times at me about, but parking has always been a must for me. I have moved around the city so many times, and I have always found a place with parking, so I'm not gonna start giving up my things now for somebody else like that.
It didn't look that bad out there for street parking, though.
Not bad now, but at 3 o'clock in the morning with 2 feet of snow, it's not easy to street park.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I think the whole secured parking spot is a battle that I just don't wish to fight. In marriage, there's a lot of compromising, there's a lot of give and take. I feel like if it's something that makes you happy, fine, I'll compromise her way. All right, where's my Jonathan?
Don't be too disappointed. We'll find something better.
Dartboard.
When a person goes from being single to being married, it is a cosmic change. You have to stop thinking only of yourself and start thinking what's good for the couple. We matched Anthony and Ashley because they like being considerate, to have the ability to be that husband and wife, to compromise for the strength of the marriage.
All right. This is a little bit of our speed here.
I think you guys will like this place. It kind of speaks for itself a lot.
I like the high-rise already.
Yeah, it's a lot more modern than what we saw before.
When Anthony and I get here, I can tell right off the bat that this is a good place. Closets, space.
Yeah, hot room.
I'm seeing shoes.
Your shoes in there.
There's even a nice shoe closet.
You should check out the balcony.
Is there parking?
There is parking.
Nice.
We have everything we need here, between parking to laundry. We got a dishwasher. It's got plenty of storage space.
I want to live here.
You want to live here?
I definitely think that moving in with Anthony is going to make us feel more married. I think that we're both going to bring a lot to one another's lives. Like, I'm going to bring nice bedding, and Anthony's going to cook for me.
You'll be happier.
Cool.
We're going to live happily ever after. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, what kind of stuff do I need to pack?
Our couples have chosen their home. However, moving in together and merging lifestyles so quickly can be a bit overwhelming. There's many challenges that our couples may face when they're moving in together, intertwining their daily lives, their habits and routines, and how they handle living together can make or break a relationship.
Yeah.
So do you have any concerns about moving in with him?
I mean, I don't even know what to be concerned about yet. I think they'll come up, you know what I mean? Stuff will come up, like, as it happens, but I'm just anxious to see what it's like, and moving in with my new husband, it's quite a leap of faith. But on the other hand, I think we're gonna have some fun, but I think we're also gonna have some adjusting to do. We're still strangers, so all these things are kind of worrying me, but I'm also just excited to see how it's gonna work out.
Are you nervous at all?
The whole thing is a little nerve-wracking, but I would say, like, moving in together more than anything, I'm kind of excited just to see if it does work and if it is, like, for real. I can't believe it. We're moving in, getting a place together. So right now I'm a little nervous because I've never lived with a girl before. So there's gonna definitely be some growing pains there. We'll see if she lets me wear this out.
That used to be your chick shirt.
Oh, yeah. When we start living together, I hope definitely we make a bigger step in our romance. I know she wants a leader, so I need to step up and kind of be the man of the house. To be a husband, it's just a big responsibility, but all the good that can come out of that responsibility is worth it.
You take that one, I'll take this one.
Awesome. I'll supervise. I'm good at that. It's my specialty. Moving in with my husband, I mean, that's something that I've always wanted, and now it's like real. I just want the home that Nathan and I are creating to be a home. I want it to be full of joy and laughter and support, and I want Tyreek to feel welcome and part of the family, and I just want us to really build a solid foundation for our future. So what are your thoughts about living with your brother and his stranger wife?
Don't forget she is a stranger.
You lock up all your valuables, Tyreek?
The three of us get along so well. I feel like it's just gonna be a household full of laughter all the time. And at the same time, Tyreek and I probably get on Sheila's nerves, but hey, at least when we get on her nerves, we can still have fun with each other, right?
I hate packing.
It's okay.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Moving in together for Anthony and I is like starting the rest of our lives. Both of us being okay with giving up our places, I think, is one thing that makes us both feel we're both committed. Like, I mean, that makes me feel like we're merging our two separate lives together, and that's exciting for me.
For traditional couples, moving in together signifies just unifying two different lives.
You definitely learn a lot about a person when you move in and live with them. Even like pet peeves you didn't even think about before.
And those things all affect how you are with each other.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
When you live with someone, you find out about all their little dirty secrets. You find out about how they sleep, whether they snore, whether they leave a mess on the pillow. I mean, you learn everything about them when you live with them.
Just living, like, with two men. Like, I don't want it to be, like, bachelor pad central. Like, I want it to, like, be, like, clean and cute and dainty. Like, a woman lives here.
Right.
To succeed in an experiment as revolutionary as this, you have to be completely sold out and committed to this process. So they better be up for the challenge. Otherwise, it won't work.
Oh my gosh.
Moving in, which is crazy and exciting. I think this is going to be the big moment to see if me and her are compatible long term.
When you live together, you learn things, and Cody has not lived with a girl, so then it will just be interesting to see how we work together, what new things come to light, getting ready for another big new start. So let's see what happens.
Welcome home, boys.
Packing to go start a new life with you. That's a sign, you know?
I'm excited to start the next chapter with you.
Nice.
My anxiety's up a little bit. Holy crap. A lot of things to do between, you know, moving in together to dealing with our schedules. You know, it's overwhelming.
I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, a little scared. Moving in together, if it doesn't work out, I would be devastated.
Next time on Married at First Sight.
Merging our lives together, I'm excited for the future.
Welcome home, honey.
The couples move in together for the first time.
If we continue to work like we have been and keep trying, we can grow into something special.
I feel closer to my wife every day. And, you know, moving in with one another is just another step to bring us even closer.
But when family comes to visit, will their marriages unravel?
What's the advice that you give somebody who gets married?
Turn around and run as fast as you can.
I think I'm just gonna stay in.
Trying to figure out what the heck, did I do something? Like, what's his deal?
Do you understand what I'm saying?
That's neither here nor there. But while you're in my household, no, I want peace in my household.
For me, I'm so over this.
So there's gonna be kids?
Not right now.